Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Shooting the with Yankee. As always, I'm Yankee, so let's start shooting. Today's topic is one I covered in a video the other day where I let you all know what I think about CCW badges. In case you don't know what those are the badges people get that say license conceal holder on them. You know, they kind of look like a police's badge. You can get them with the little things you put on your belt next to your holster. You can get them hang around your neck or however you want to carry them in your wallet. And I did a little video on what I think about those. I'll try to link that in the upper corner of this video if I remember, so that you can go over and watch if you want to know what I think. But tonight we're going to go over what you guys think. I want to hear from the viewers. Do they agree with my opinion? Do they think they're total garbage? Do they think there's a valid reason for them? Are there certain ways they should be used? I want to know from you guys. So that's the question tonight, and I'm going to be reading your responses here in a second. Before I do that, I want to remind everyone we are now doing Toy Guns for Tots 2025. Right now, this moment, it's not doing well this year. I thought people were going to have more money once Biden was out of office. Doesn't seem like that's happening. But if you can donate to Toy Guns for Tots, please do so. Go on over to my website, TYMPpistolproject.com. Just donate directly, or you can click down just a little bit on the page there, and there is a place there where you can go buy merchandise. Either way, you'll support Toy Guns for Tots. If you donate $20 or buy any merchandise, you get entered into the drawing. And the drawing this year is going to have multiple prizes. The main prize is going to be a customized 590 retrograde shotgun from Mossberg. So it'll have two stocks, one that's customized, one that's not. So go on over there, help a kid in need this Christmas, have a Merry Christmas with the toy gun they want. And, buy some gifts for other people while you're over there too. Support the program. So go on over there, do that. Maybe win yourself a prize, or you can just support the channel regularly by buying regular merchandise or becoming a Patreon member or a Subscribe Star member, or you can register for TYMP. And you can sign up people for Handguns for Heroes, which we should be having the guns coming for that now soon. So we will be, I guess that's it. That's what I wanted to say. So now let's get on to the chat. I screwed that up, didn't I? I got myself lost halfway through. But responding to the topic today, first we got John in Mandrake, and he says, as long as it's used legally, badge laws vary, and you could be in trouble if you use it incorrectly. Well, you do definitely need to know your laws, where you live, before you do it. Same thing with carrying. Know your laws, where you live. Helps to avoid breaking the law, especially when carrying a gun. Sean Bain chimed in and said, it may be silly of me to say, if you need your CCW and the general people see a badge, they will think good guy with a gun. That's true. I believe that too. If they see the badge, might make someone who's a little antsy or someone who's even looking to get someone carrying a gun openly in trouble. They see that badge, they might be like, well, I'll get myself in trouble if I do that with this guy because he might be a cop. Or they'll be like, oh, that's just a police officer, and not think anything of it, not panic. Boss Hug signed in, says, badges, we don't need no stinking badges. I don't need one, but Officer Tater Hater chimed in also and said, CCW badges are useless because shall not be infringed, damn it. Well, we're not talking about whether CCW badges don't give you a permission to carry a gun. They're not a permit. They're just like, I think, to assuage other people's fear when they see them. The only I like are the Yankee Marshal Posse badge decals because they piss off the popo. Yeah, those do. If nobody's seen those do piss off the popo. And no, I'm not sharing the picture you sent. It's obscene. Tim Allen chimed in also and said, I think concealed carry badges are extremely stupid. Not just stupid, extremely stupid, which would probably go along with some of my viewers. Considering some of my viewers think bullets go up when they shoot out of a gun. Well, when you're shooting them flat, they think they rise. I just found that out this week. I didn't know people still believe that stuff. We also got Train Spa. Haven't seen that name in a while. Says, if the badge allows you to be left alone from others for carrying openly. Well, yeah, that's sometimes I think the point some people make. It's not so much of what you want, it's just get people to not fucking call the police on you just because you're open carrying or try to dox you, or not dox you, but swat you. I think that's what a lot of people think they're good for. Now, there are some people who just like, I want to flash a badge, which is why I don't understand people get them that are in a wallet. Why do you want a badge you can flash? That kind of takes away the only purpose I can see it. Go Shadow says CCW badge is stupid. Well, they sell a lot of them. I'll tell you that. Mr. Furley said, no, impersonating an officer charge is a real fear. Not just from a badge. I don't think they'd be able to make something like that stick, since it doesn't say police officer. It just says badge. Wearing a badge ain't illegal. Security guards wear badges, and they're even wearing like a cop-like uniform. There's lots of things where you wear, crossing guards wear badges. So badges aren't impersonating a cop. It's just if you did something stupid with it, that could be considered impersonating a cop. Now we got one last person weighing in here before we go, and it is Edgar Cortez. And he said, to me, CCW badges seem to defeat the entire point of concealed carry. Well, I don't think anybody would use them when they're concealed carrying. I think they're only really, well, I guess some people would carry them in their wallet. Those people who get them and put them in their wallet would carry them. But I think most people would only use a CCW badge like on their belt next to their holster when they're open carrying. That's the only time I can even make any argument that they might serve a purpose. If you're concealed carrying, why would you want to give away the point? That's stupid. That's like carrying a gun, a badge, or wearing a shirt that says, you can't see my gun, it's concealed. Unless you're talking about something else, I guess. But that looks like that's it for us today. I want to thank everybody who weighed in today. I just wanted to get an opinion of what you all think. It's one of those things that everybody always says, it's stupid, but they sell so many of them that some people must not think they're stupid. And like I said, I think there are sometimes you could make a case that they actually do something good. But I just wanted to hear from everybody else. So thanks for weighing in. How about you all out there in YouTube land? Feel free to weigh in the comment section. And if you want to weigh in on one of these topics in person or ask questions or anything like that, come to one of our live chats. We do them every night at 6 p.m. Sometimes we do Shooting the Shit. Sometimes we just do Merca Guns and Freedom. When we do Shooting the Shit, Merca Guns and Freedom is immediately afterwards. So don't go anywhere. So hope to see you at one of our live chats soon. As far as the people that actually showed up and participated, thanks. I appreciate it. Keeping the conversation going, helping support the channel. It is definitely appreciated. So thanks for coming. I hope to see you again tomorrow. Until then, remember, always carry and stay safe until I see you again. Please hit that like button and share this video on whatever social media you have. Since this is a restricted channel, you're the only chance we have to overcome YouTube's anti-2A bias and discrimination.